우티디 바로 랍데기 람네테 다쇼존다 팀포시리 켄카날레 세크레터리 우티디 신데진 구딘 용다 나루체미카라루 나기 아체 바로 Drugyel dinding lobda umigi khatuleda sapartoe nai ompolu kinchingi alusugi khatulebe na chimigi kudil hange karalu tambara kusu sangpota chepe chambale sosni tari achikara phamchigi pujida sasachigi 사사치 줌집에 가라나로 소수미디 쪼쪼라 아치기 나이 원폴로 겐 포디 유미기 알루스기 럭항 사둡다 약항 사둡기 뒤팅기 텐레 이 스니라 럭항다 약항 사둡 니차라 아치기 मंगिल जपचो नामी प्रो-भूटान जर्मनी की खतलेबे मंगिल नाम जिंतु सादुप लेशंबर दुपसची हिसशनीला Her Majesty the Queen Mother Ashing Tshering Wangchuk, Madam Secretary, Minister of Education, Master Harold in Nostroy, Executive Chairman for Probhutan, Dr. Rungda from the Administration Paro, Director from MOE, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Drugyel Law Secondary School, and in particular the Deaf Education Unit, may I take this honor
Your Majesty, Queen Mother Ashi Tshering Wangchuk, Dasho Sangesam, Secretary of Ministry of Education, Dasho Tsongda, all Dashos, Principal and Teacher of Drugyel Lower Secondary School, friends and donors of Probhutan, and we thank Her Majesty Queen Mother for her generous gesture to be here as the guest of honor, like in the years 2004 in Kaling, when we had the privilege that Your Majesty accompanied us to inaugurate the project for the blind children, and in 2007 when we inaugurated here the first project of Probhutan, Germany, for the hearing impaired children. But my thanks go also to those who have contributed to materialize this project now here, the new school building, and down there the new hostel for the boys. I mentioned Fritz Baumgartner and his team, Fritz being the architect and the supervisor of these constructions, then the contractor who did the work, Mr. Chambula Doji, who is managing our Probhutan administration here in Bhutan, and then for the financial side to Ein Herz für Kinder, which is translated a heart for children, the NGO of the German newspaper BILD-Zeitung, which is dedicated to help children in Germany as well as abroad. And then, of course, to our private donors. Two of them are here today, Professor Meyer-Galow and Ambassador Klaus Barth. Thank you very much for coming here and representing the donors in Germany.
Nominating Ambassador and Mrs. Nisroy, Professor Galow, Ambassador Klaus Barth and friends of Probhutan, Rashtonda, Rashtonda, heads of agencies, Guards, principals, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, Kuzuzapo, and a very good morning. Let me also start by expressing our heartfelt gratitude to Your Majesty for honoring us with your gracious presence on this very important occasion. Her Majesty, as the President of the Bhutan Youth Development Fund, as many of us are aware, supports many initiatives for youth development activities like leadership skills, drug rehabilitation, special education, basic skills and vocational training, advocacy, research and education. The Ministry of Education is privileged to be a partner in some of the initiatives, and we take this opportunity to express to Your Majesty our gratitude, pledge our full support, and to collaborate with YDF in the fulfillment of our common goal of helping our youth to realize their full potential. We are also honored today to have with us Ambassador Nisroy and Mrs. Nisroy. Ambassador Nisroy is the Executive Chairman of Probhutan, Professor Gallo and also Ambassador Klaus and his project team. Ambassador Nisroy's special connection with Bhutan started over 2 years ago, which led to the establishment of Probhutan, Germany, a philanthropic association with the main purpose of supporting the royal government in the strengthening and improving of health and social services I think you've already heard from Ambassador Nisroy the various projects that they have undertaken. Today I would like to take this opportunity to thank Ambassador Nisroy for his very tireless efforts in helping us to improve the lives of our children with special needs. Our heartfelt gratitude also goes to Probhutan team and to all the private donors and philanthropic institutions in Germany for their very generous contributions. A special thanks also goes to our two major donors for the project here, Professor Galow and Ambassador Klaus. Thank you. On this special occasion, I would also like to take a few moments to share some of the initiatives being undertaken by the Royal Government in collaboration with our development partners and civil society organizations in empowering our children with special needs. Level goes up to grade 10 now. Education for children with special needs is still a very new concept, although under the patronage of His Royal Highness Prince Drugyel Wangchuk, the first school for children with special needs was established as far back as 1973. The Municipal School for the Blind was established in Tshering in 1973. In recent years, various initiatives have been undertaken to reach out to children with other special needs. In 2003, a special education unit was set up in the ministry to develop policies and strategies for the provision of special education facilities. This unit will now be strengthened given the growing demand of children with special needs. We will now be upgrading this small unit into a division and will also be recruiting more staff. The civil society organizations have played an important role in the expansion and provision of quality services. The civil society organizations partnering with us in this very noble initiatives are, as I mentioned earlier, the YDF, which was launched on 16th June 1991 under the patronage of Her Majesty, the Queen Mother, Majesty and Wangchuk. Truxo Vocational Institute established in 2003. I think Truxo started off as a project under the YDF and has now become a fully fledged CSO. We also have Disabled Persons Association, which was established in 2010. And in the same year, Bhutan also became a signatory to the Convention on Rights of Persons with Disability. The signing of the convention is significant because it is an indication of the strong political will to ensure that we provide equal opportunities to persons with disabilities. We also have Ability Bhutan Society under the patronage of Her Majesty, the Queen of Bhutan, which was established in April 2012. Other initiatives are, we have drafted a special education policy in consultation with all our stakeholders and partners. The policy provides a coherent framework for the implementation of special education needs program. In collaboration with our partners, we have also conducted teacher trainings on special education. So far, we have trained over 736 teachers, and we will continue to train more. We have presently 8 schools spread across the country providing special education services, and we hope to have another 7, bringing the total to 15 by the end of the 11th 5-year plan. All this has been possible because of the generous support of our development partners and the support and initiatives taken by the civil society organizations. Coming to the deaf education in Drugyel, as you have heard from the principal, it was established in 2003 and started with 6 students, but 3 dropped off, so there were only 3 in 2003. And the actual classes actually started in 2004 with 10 students, 7 boys and 3 girls, and today I believe the number stands at 77. We expect that with the new infrastructure, the children will have more space, which will definitely create a more conducive and happy learning environment. We also have the Dzongkha Sign Language Handbook, which was an initiative started in 2003 and is ready, and we hope to request Your Majesty to finally launch the book today. Currently, the Deaf Education Unit is part of the Drugyel Lower Secondary School. However, looking ahead, we will now be establishing this Deaf Education Unit as an independent school with its own management. Given the specialized nature of the services required by children with hearing impairment and based on the feedback from current school management, it was felt that the needs of our deaf children would be best served as an independent school. Therefore, we look forward to continued support to help us to build the school with good facilities. And finally, once again, I would like to conclude by acknowledging the hard work and commitment of the staff of the Deaf Education Unit. They have achieved a lot with very little luck. Today, I believe that all our honored guests will witness the transformation and the changes this initiative has brought about in the lives of our children with hearing impairment. I would also like to thank YDF, UNICEF, Bhutan Foundation, the Probhutan, and all our other donors who have all played an important part to strengthen the educational needs of children with hearing impairment, but not only children with hearing impairment, but also children with other special needs, which has enabled them to transform their lives, empowering them to become self-reliant and in the future productive citizens of Bhutan. So with this, I would like to say thank you and Majesty.
In the old class block now, there were sometimes 2 units in this size, which is too congested. Then 1 unit there, 1 unit, they cannot teach really. That's why we needed this classroom block.
It's not very nice.
No, so this would be like all the rooms would be like this.
Very nice.
And so we hope that now that the government, Ministry of Education, can see
The support, yes.
because this is something.
No, I'm sure they will, because this is something that the government has to do. Because you see the number of children that the numbers are increasing.
Well, the numbers, no, not that I don't think that the numbers of leaving, but it is a thing which has to be accustomed to the parents to trust that they can keep their children.
No, they will.
That was a process.
Now it's possible, before it was not so easy.
That was a process, and now we have 76 children here, and there are more.
77.
77.
Yes.
Very good. You're better informed. Which should be like that.
Actually, the full idea
This is
would
nice. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable.
actually the full idea would be to have all the tables in one line, because then left to the right can see each other. It's actually that all there should be five tables in one line, one row.
It's very comfortable. Isn't it? The desk like this. Come, Sanjay, sit in. Check it out. Come. Now you put it in the front. Yes. See, this is the right size. Very comfortable. Very nice.
And I think it was a sign language.
Anybody willing to teach us something?
You forgot the joke.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the video. It's on the video. Good.
It doesn't matter how long, as long as you complete it and there's something for the children.
Ja, schon.
I think that is what is most important.
Auch dazu?
Ach so.
Ich Klaus, ich wollte das nicht dabei. Ja.
Ist Schokolade drauf?
Ja, wonderful.
Klaus auch? Schokolade drauf?
Nee.
Dann geh mal rüber.
Ach so, das ist zu. Das gibt nichts. Das ist,
준비 고대요라 Queen Mother, His Excellency, German Ambassador, retired, and Executive Chairman of Bhutan. I, on behalf of students and staff of Drugyel Lower Secondary School, congratulate the Queen Mother for this significant and historical event.
Na